Hello, my friends. I have another, this is a small but very significant key that you can use to unlock some new levels of recovery for yourself. So, when we get frustrated in recovery, which is often, there's frustration is, it's like your key maker, basically. So, when you're frustrated, this is what's happening. There are two different parts of you that want two different things. You have a part of you that wants change. And then you have a part of you that is unwilling to do something new or different. Usually because of fear is in there, but there's an unwillingness to do what's necessary for whatever reason, combined with a desire for something you don't currently have. And that creates an impasse, and that creates the experience of frustration. So, here's the solution. And the key with this, one of the first things I want to tell you, I'm going to use an example for folks in recovery. So oftentimes this happens where we have a pattern, we're stuck on a certain symptom, we're stuck on a certain thought pattern or fear of something, and we get really frustrated because we can't make the progress that we want to be making, and we feel really frustrated that things aren't going the way we want. But a lot of times, and here's the key, you know what the problem is somewhere inside of you. The limbic system is a master of deception, and it will have you convinced that you do not know what you're stuck on. So I encourage you to go back to, if you have a program that you've taken, if you are, go to science, go research, get more information, find someone, talk to a coach, talk to someone who you know is going to tell you the truth and reflect accurately back to you a true mirror of what's really going on inside of you. And part of it's being willing to call the bluff on the illusion of confusion. Your limbic system is trying to protect you from change that it thinks is dangerous. And so it convinces you that you can't know why you're stuck, that you don't know why you're stuck. That's, and there's a lot of I don't know, I'm just stuck, I'm just so frustrated. And we're just get all caught up in the emotion of it. But that's total BS. You absolutely do know. There's some part of you that already knows why you're stuck. It's a protective mechanism. If you don't know what the thing is that needs to be changed, your limbic system can very effectively protect you from changing it if it convinces you don't know what it is, right? It's really effective. It just gets us kind of like, oh, I don't know, I'm confused, I'm frustrated, I'm stuck, and we believe it wholeheartedly, and then we just sit there like, I don't know what to do. You do. So here's the key. That's it. Use science, get it, someone you trust to provide you a clear mirror, and then figure out, okay, what is it that I'm not believing, trusting, accepting, or doing that I need to be in order to see the progress that I want. So sometimes we need to accept that the change is going to take longer than we thought it was. And we'll get frustrated because it's not happening on what we thought the accurate, or the original thought timeline. It's not happening that way. So sometimes that's it. Sometimes we need to actually believe in the science of neuroplasticity and be willing to believe something new. And that takes courage, and it takes effort, and it takes repetition to wire in that new belief. And that can feel scary. So sometimes we need to accept that, okay, this might take longer than I thought, or it's going to feel different than I thought, or it's going to require something different, or I really need to trust the science more and just be willing to act on it instead of overanalyzing and constantly questioning. This is a common pattern I see. People will get stuck and frustrated, but then spend all their time questioning whether neuroplasticity works instead of just doing it and applying it. So this is huge, because when you do this, part of what happens is when you experience frustration, you can get excited. You can get excited because that means that there's a solution right around the corner. Once you've hit the point of frustration, you can step back and say, okay, what is it that I want? And what's the part of me that's unwilling to move right now in the direction of my true desire, the thing that I really need, the freedom I want, the calm that I want, the healing that I want, whatever it is you're looking for. And again, this applies to life as a whole. This doesn't just apply to recovery, but it's great too, because then we don't have to be afraid of the feeling of frustration or stuckness. We can recognize it for what it is, an opportunity to make a key to liberate ourselves. So there's your key maker for that. And I hope that this helps you get through some of those stuck points, because those things, it's really that simple. It's literally like if you just don't have the right key for a door, it won't open. When you find the right one, it opens really easily. It's really, really easy. So I hope you find this helpful, and I hope that it helps you find some liberation and peace and a sense of excitement for life. It's really, life is a beautiful thing and quite exciting when we're not afraid of getting stuck anymore and not afraid of experiencing frustration. So much love to all of you. I'll talk to you soon.